You have a scroll right next to you. Why don't you voice your criticisms directly to her? She's nice, kind of.
You are really sweet, especially because you said my librarian outfit is cute. But yeah, I disagree with what you do. I think it's harmful for you and it's harmful, especially for society. And it makes my job as a mother a lot more challenging, especially with raising two boys and now with a girl. And so that's why I disagree with what you do. But you're very nice.
Thank you. So why does it make it more challenging for you as a mother?
Because it's a perversion of perversion. Excuse me.
No, I wasn't correcting you, but
Okay. Well, sex is going to be there anyway. Whether only is a new thing. There's before that. There's clubs before that. Before that.
Yeah, but it was a lot more scarce, and now it's at the fingertips of anyone with a magic wand, like a phone, and so it makes it a lot more difficult for me, like I said, like as a mother, to keep that away. And so we keep pushing the boundaries of.
You see, the issue with today's women in society, not all of them, but majority of them, they do this type of crap, and you see in the celebrities and stuff, like they do these OnlyFans stuff, they do all this twerking and stuff on television and on the internet and stuff like that. You know why? It's because there's the women before them is not showing a good example. They're not showing a good example of what it is to be an actual wife. And I can guarantee you that when they walk out of that place, none of them is going to do anything right. It's like they don't listen at all.
Of this perversion of like sex, right? So like there's commercials, like my husband can't watch a football game sometimes with the commercials coming on, and I'm like, man, like this woman is like half naked for a commercial, and my little kids are watching, and I don't like that. So whenever things like OnlyFans comes out, it's just another thing that I have to worry about.
Exactly. So if it weren't for me, there'd be a million other things I have to worry about.
That's not true. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things. You just
compared me to the hot girl in the commercial.
Right, but there's levels to this. Obviously, like what you do is not going to be allowed in a commercial.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that's why I disagree. But it's mostly because I also care about the people who are doing, what you do.
Well, you can say it.
So you really care about the women who do that type of content, the OnlyFans, being a stripper, all of that stuff. You should be making like your own YouTube channel. Like you should be speaking up. And I'm not just sitting there trying to attack what she's saying, but there's a lot of women out there, a lot of good women, good married women who is not going out there doing public speaking and teaching these women how to be actually a housewife. They're not doing it. There's nobody going out there speaking the truth at all.
I do. And to be honest, that's why I think it's such bullshit, because I agree with a lot of things she says. The only difference is I think she's funny as and she thinks I'm funny as.
Right, like I don't see any. I'm not saying I see you any different. I'm just saying that what you do, like for your job, I disagree with. So, and that's it.
And that's your right, and that's your opinion, and I won't argue that further because you are entitled to your opinion.
Nicolette, do you think that what you do is harmful to others or has a negative impact?
Well, earlier in the podcast I said no, but I have a mother right next to me saying that it does affect her negatively. Am I going to stop doing it? No.
But that's so.
Wait a minute, is that her mom? If she's saying she has a mother next to her, is that her mom? And she's, whoa, hold up here. Hold up. That's her mom?
Really nice of you to like even consider, not consider quitting, but what I'm saying, acknowledge that it makes my job a little bit more difficult.
Well, your job as a mother is the hardest job in the world. It's not going to get any easier, and in fact, it's going to get a lot harder. There's going to be a new and it's even more easily accessible probably in the next few years. So prepare for that.
Girl, I'm preparing. I got my rosary out all the time.
But do you not think that you're adding to this problem, that you're not saying it's good? Would you not say that you're adding more to it, more content, and harming yourself in the making?
I don't think I'm harming myself. Hearing from her stance, I'm more likely to hurt other people. I don't feel hurt at all. In fact, it's helped me a lot.
How has it helped you?
Financially and confident wise.
I think that confidence in that aspect is a very like short-lived confidence though, but there's like a different confidence that maybe not you, but just in general other only workers like are looking for.
You don't have to like sugarcoat it. You can include me in that too, because I've been doing this for 6 years.
Right. So, but I'm saying like, why can't I like I'm not an but I'm still confident. Why did you have to do to feel confident? And I'm not being rhetorical. I'm genuinely asking like, why did it take that for you to like gain confidence?
So it actually wasn't. It was dancing that gave me my confidence. Actually, it first started off as a cam girl, webcam model.
You know what gave her that confidence? The freaking internet. The internet gave her that confidence. The devil did. And if that's her daughter, come on, man. Your daughter's doing OnlyFans. You didn't really teach your daughter nothing. But you know what? When she does OnlyFans and stuff, and after she's done, when she hits her mom's age, like around 40, 50, she's going to regret it. And then she's going to try to find that good man, but that good man won't be there. I don't care if the mom's married or not. I don't care, because there's a lot of marriages go up to like 30, 40 years and they end up divorcing. What kind of example are you making for your daughter, if that's your daughter? Or anybody else's daughter who's watching this video? What kind of example are you making if you allow her to have an OnlyFans page?
And
Here comes the whore.
and because like I said before, like
Nick pressed that.
no, it's fine.
Rude.
I grew up like as a teenager. I was very meek. I was very quiet. I wouldn't stand up for myself. I wasn't outspoken. And then when you go into that environment where it's based off of value judgment, like what we spoke about earlier, I didn't realize like who I was or like what I had to offer, and that was in the club.
Got it.
And I'm not sure why it had to take that, but it's because in like high school, I was bullied. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking bullied in high school. So people were like nice to me. They were like, "Oh shit, you're like awesome," in the strip club. Maybe that's just because they were giving me money, but it gave me the fucking confidence that I have now.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
She did because she asked.
I would say, Nicolette, you have a lot more to offer than just your body to the world.
You're right, I do, but that's just all I show. And there's a lot more to me that I don't share on the internet because I do value myself so highly. I don't talk about my personal life on the internet.
But you do.
I gotta ask this girl a question. Do you actually talk to these girls in like not being on the podcast, but in personal, like personally? Do you talk to these girls and try to tell them not to go that OnlyFans route? Like in your life, do you really tell them not to do this stuff, or you just telling them not to do this stuff because you're on a podcast, you don't want to make yourself look bad, and you're trying to be the Supergirl, the Superman, and you're trying to be good and stuff? Like, do a lot of girls actually tell, like a lot of good women, do y'all actually tell these girls not to do OnlyFans, or do y'all just sit there and let them do whatever they want and just call it women empowerment?
Talk about a very personal part of yourself that is initially designed just for one specific person, and you've showed millions of people, and I think that you're worth more than objectifying yourself for men's pleasure.
I could say the same thing for you. You're not a virgin, so.
Yeah, I've been with one man,
That's
and
hot.
I regret it. I'm not proud of it.
I would have been an old girl if I wouldn't have had God in my life. So if that makes you feel better, like I got fat because God was like, this is gonna be a stripper. So then I was like, so I got chubby, and then I'm sure there's a niche for that, but
No, but you can all judge and say, "Oh, I'm showing my body for when it's meant for one person." But we're all here at this table, not virgins. So what makes me any different than you guys? Nothing.
Nick's a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
I can change that, Nick.
Oh man,
Is he really?
he is.
You would really, yeah?
He's hot. Look at him.
I do agree, like, porn does ruin young men. It literally, if you look at brain scans, like, it, like, muddles their brain. But then the thing is it the star's fault or is it their fault for viewing it? You
This is
know?
the whole thing: supply and demand, baby.
Supply.
It's hard for me
So
to
they-
say. Like, it's obviously, I think the men's fault for viewing it, but then, you know, you create a market, so it keeps going and going. So I don't know.
Did you? Well, you're right. I just smoked my vape with you outside.
She has a point. So it's really the people that's paying to go, paying for her OnlyFans account is really the ones that's pushing it. She's just advertising it so that she can get more attention, to get more people to go jump on her OnlyFans page. But the people that's supporting her are the Simps. The Simps, majority of her subscribers are men. Simps are supporting her. They are her paycheck.
So is it the tobacco or nicotine company's fault, or is it yours for keeping
I
them
would
in
say
business?
mine. Yes, it's the consumers.
Then
you
you're a
know,
hypocrite.
No, I'm saying, like, you can't say
Why is
it's your.
everybody
I was
Because
saying,
everyone is.
No, I was saying you can't say it's your fault
Everybody.
because the men are consuming it.
Exactly.
So
So it's not my fault.
You know?
Whoever had a glass of champagne, then you are also causing to the problem of the alcohol companies out there. So what's the big deal?
Yep, I have to agree with that point. It's the people who's consuming that stuff, like alcohol, who's keep drinking. Like you see celebrities like Kevin Hart, they're selling alcohol, and if his fans are drinking it, they basically like supporting their product. They're keeping the business going. So they right on that part.
Wow, that was deep, Nicolette. That was beautiful. Go ahead. You have a thing.
I do fans as well, obviously. I think we should not make it's normal because it's not really normal. And I think a lot of girls got into the industry because we were insecure. Let's be honest, we had some sexual trauma. We were insecure, most of all. Sexual traumas, insecure, call it what you want to call it. So they got into the industry, basically feeding that trauma and then call it, I'm getting secure. It's basically not healing, right? It's basically like adding that trauma. So is it really that good for us then?
I'm telling you, it's this trauma thing that women say that makes an excuse to do what they doing. I'm telling you, it's this trauma thing, bro. Like every single time a woman's like on a podcast or when it comes to arguments, it's always got to do with her trauma and her past is the reason why she can't move on or find somebody good. Because of the trauma in her past, that's what's keeping her there. That's what keeping her lost in the dark is the trauma. They make this excuse all the time. This trauma. That was in your past. Don't let your trauma be your future. Golly, they all using this personal trauma as an excuse. Bro, I'm so sick and tired of this. I ain't gonna curse, but I'm so sick and tired of this crap, man. It's always this personal trauma thing that they use. And the reason why they can't find nobody good because they continue to look at the man that's trying to really get with them as their ex. And then you say, oh, my ex did this, my ex did that. When you're dating a woman, you most likely gonna hear what her ex did. I know when I was dating, I hear a lot of the girls always talk about what their ex did. I'm like, bro, that's your past. That's not your future. Listen, hit that like and subscribe button. Listen, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Love y'all. And listen, y'all have a blessed day today. Peace out.